What is up, y'all? It's Jaco here, and today I am going to be playing in a ranked game. I am purple here in third position, and before getting into the board and the game, I just wanted to say thank you so much. It is so cool that 100 of you have subscribed to the channel, and I have really appreciated all of the feedback on the tournament video. That series was super fun to put together, and I'm excited to continue creating Catan videos for you guys. I'll move on to the game now. I'm purple here, and it looks like I think I'm gonna be taking the 694 here. I haven't honestly looked too much at the board yet. It's a low wheat board and a low sheep board, hence maybe blue deciding to opt for this 5-9-10. The wood port is up here if I decided to try and get tricky and play with the 8-5-4. I don't think the sheep port is that useful. I mean, maybe with like the 6-9-12 and 8-5-4. But let's say, I think the brick port could be useful. And even though this 9-2 would come with a free road to potentially plow me to the brick port, I don't think that spot is going to be good enough for anyone to go for. And I'm pretty confident that this 6-9-4 is where I should start. And I'm going to go ahead and point to that brick port. Let's see, with red here, I'm thinking about the 8-4-3 up here. 8-5-4 and then the 8-4-3 up top could be pretty interesting. I really like the coordinated roads and then the potential to go for the wood port. Yes, that's starting without sheep and low wheat, but doubling up on the 8 and those coordinated 8s could just be super powerful. Even not really needing the sheep port, maybe going towards this 8-3. It's only a few numbers, but I like coordinated numbers better, and having fewer numbers just in general better when it's like brick and wood together or wheat and ore together, because let's say that maybe this 8 brick was an 8 ore, and that's not a great example actually because this 4 wood is also there. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and place, and then I'm gonna finish my point. Okay. I like the idea of this 6-3-11, starting with rare sheep and rare wheat and pointing out to this ore port. I just want to double check. I'm thinking about where orange and I think orange would probably place on the 6-5-11 next. And then blue's going to be expanding towards the sheep port. I don't love the 9-10-11 for blue in this case because the wheats are in the same numbers and sheep and brick doesn't get used together at the same time. The main issue is, do I get plowed? I could also point right towards the 6-9-12, which blue's calling out about in the chat. Get more sheep. I'm a little nervous now that blue could decide to get crazy and start with the 9-2 and plow me to the brick port. If that happens, I probably will have wanted to point this road to the right, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure orange goes here. And yeah, like I said, honestly, the 9-2 isn't that bad for blue, which maybe I could have seen ahead of time because you get the road. It might be kind of splitting too thin, threading the needle too thin, because you really want to get this 8 wood, even more than the sheep port if you started on the 9-2 in blue's position. But going back to my point earlier about the coordination of numbers and why it can be good when it's like brick and wood together and wheat and ore together, but maybe a bad thing when it's less useful things to coordinate, let's say like brick and ore. If in 8 rolls this game, red and nothing's blocked, red gets a road. But if this was a wheat and a brick, wheat and brick are only used together when building settlements. So if this 8 brick and this was an 8 wheat get rolled together, and then you might need a 4 roll to get the wood and ore, and it's just a lot more likely that you'll 7 out, that you won't you'll need more trades in order to do what you want. And yeah, I just think that this setup for red is pretty good. Uh, Building up to this wood port, potentially the 8-3 getting 2 roads, maybe 3 roads down the line for every 8. It's pretty scary. We'll see. I hope that blue doesn't bother trying to get a card or a non-block from me in order to not take this 9-2. But I definitely would be willing to get something. Seems like blue's more focused on the 6-9-12. And yeah, I'd be perfectly happy going here, especially if I am able to get to this brick port. 2 settlements on a 6 ore and then 1 on a 4 ore. The ore port could be useful, especially with low wheat and low sheep. And then can also be porting those brick. 2 sixes to start off is quite good. 8 cards. No one has any wood yet. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a development card. Lots of 6s so far. I'm thinking I might not even use my knight, because I don't really think extra brick right now is gonna do anything. 5 ores, quite a strong spot for me to be blocking. We'll see what maybe orange will decide to block this 4 wood. And now I will definitely use my knight. I'm gonna believe red. I don't know. No, that doesn't make sense. Orange used it. I should have stolen from red, because I think red has a better setup. No one needs brick right now, but it's hard. If I don't do this, I'm gonna be solo blocking, which I don't really want to do. And maybe now people will want their brick back, since I've stolen 2. Hmm. Alright, I got a development card there. Red's angry. I don't really know why. Their setup's totally fine. I just stolen from orange. Alright, I really don't think that red is gonna attack me for, blocking that, like, only spot that's shared. So that'd be pretty crazy, but you never know. Okay. Red has a couple of wood now. 3 wood. Maybe my brick becomes tradable. Roll. Alright, I'm gonna just build a road. No! Oh, my computer didn't let me build. It's moving slow. So yeah, now red's in the best position. I wasn't able to get the road down in time because, my computer was struggling, but hopefully I can come back. Um, I'm gonna just try and hope the argument dies out if I stop communicating with red. Red setup, if they're not blocked, is, I think, the strongest right now. If blue settles on the 8-10, definitely willing to reevaluate, but, um and, orange and blue have no, motivation to argue because they want red to be focused on me. So, blue gets a city. I couldn't help myself. I kept communicating with red. Yeah, getting getting that road, 7 out of my hand Very, very painful. Haven't gotten a single card since then. Got stolen from that turn. So, things are looking pretty bleak for me, but made bigger comebacks before. So, we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. Not sure for orange. I am like I think honestly part of the reason that I stole from blue there is just so red would buzz off and stop targeting me so much. Because I felt like if I stole from red there, red's just gonna keep solo blocking me. So I guess the strategy worked for red, but I honestly am more scared of red than blue, I think. With the 5 blocked. A little surprised why orange built this road to the 9, 10, 11. Orange has so much brick and not a way to port it. See if I can get a wheat here. Alright, I have the city. And I think the 694 is definitely the spot too. Red's talking to orange and not me. I think red being so confrontational has definitely hurt their game. Uh, that was pretty silly of me. I won't really miss the brick that much. Alright, build a road. Hopefully this brick port would be very big. Not really sure how red didn't do anything with the 8s from before. Alright, I don't think I'm getting any trades 1 for 1. I'm just gonna pass. Hope my hand is better next time. Now red does take advantage of the 8s, getting 2 roads on every 8. Also, 4s are really good. And let's here and all right. Well, um, let's do this. Okay. We get a sheep from blue, and then I'm gonna go ahead and build this road so I'm down to 6 cards. I might wind up, if I have so much ore, I might wind up settling on this 411 first. All right, hopefully this is a big turn. Glad there's not an ore monopoly on this one. I think I can get this trade actually. I should have started with this. All right, I'm gonna settle on the ore port. And then I'm going to try and use the ore port if I can. I'm gonna go ahead and try and fight for army. I think that's my best path towards victory. I was thinking about settling, but I should make enough wood that I would prefer to port for sheep. Although now I got the sheep on the 11. This port less in general, I would have had to port for a sheep as well to settle on the brick port. It's a really good trade for me. I think we can help red get road. Let's see. I'm going to play a settlement. I'm playing a knight here, even though I really want it to be there, so I can keep army pacing on blue. Um, if I can. My mouse is being so finicky. Come on. Okay. Gonna go ahead and block orange. Now I just need 2 cities. I think I'm in a better position than orange right now, honestly. And I do understand why red is asking for a sheep in order to I know this trade gets me to 7 cards, but I'm still gonna take it. I think I might be able to win this turn with that trade. Oh, well, that's a shame. Um, I'm gonna give up on the road idea I had at the time. So I think orange is able to build a road now, and I just stick with settling. I know blue does not have any knights at the moment because blue had 2 face down development cards for a long time here. Um, hmm. I wouldn't have. I don't think I would have had one in hand. If I steal a brick from orange, then I get to city. I'm at 9 points. I'm gonna start getting blocked. Maybe, shoot. I think I should have kept the roads. I assume that orange. Maybe if I keep the um keep the brick and wood though, orange is smart enough to build a road. I'm gonna port for wheat and mm, I think I'm gonna get another knight if I pull, so I'm just gonna hold. And the reason I didn't play my knight is because I think that orange is still the target, and I think that blue and red will focus on orange if I don't play that knight. And again, I'm very confident that blue does not have a third knight in their hand. Plus, that 10 wheat is just so powerful for orange with the wheat port. Well, at least I have the knight still. Robbing me is correct there, I think. Especially because I'm trying to get army. Blue's trying to get army from me. I probably get stolen from again here. Oh, blue does. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna hold. This could be a mistake. That was a mistake. Um, that was definitely a mistake. With that rolling though, blue or orange definitely wins with a 10. So I'm gonna block there. And I'm gonna go ahead and city. and hope that orange doesn't win here on this turn. Yeah, I think that extra brick production is just too valuable to miss out on. Not many, only one card blue stole from orange, which is a little disappointing. I have a lot of winning rolls, but orange also probably has winning rolls. Hmm, it's gonna be close. Must have settle in hand. If not, I need. Okay, that's a great sign for me. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I 7 out, I need to steal an ore, a brick, or a wheat. Um, I think that blue should have wheat. Okay. I think blue has wheat. Blue has 2 wheat out of 3. The brick works. Okay. All right. Woo. My heart is pounding right now. This. Oh man. Wow, that was everyone left right away. What what toxic chat the whole game. Oh man. Yeah, I had some trouble a couple of times. This is a different computer. And computer acted a little slow, 7'd out early because of that, fell behind, but quite happy that I was able to pull that one out. I hope you guys enjoyed the toxicity of the chat. Or I don't know about enjoyed, but I hope that it was more fun than troubling. And yeah, this the end of this game was super fun to play. There's a lot of focus on everyone but me. Blue did block me a couple of times instead of orange, which, like I said, I think was probably the right play. And yeah, I think red had a really strong setup and just wasn't able to capitalize on it. I know I mentioned that one time I didn't steal from red, but other than that, I think red talking so down to people, I think really hurt their chances. And so, yeah, um, was able to use those sports very well at the end. And even though I 7'd out on my last turn, with proper card tracking, let me see if I can check out blue's hand here. I believe two had wheat. Blue had 2 wheat if I didn't steal the brick. Ah, okay. I was a little bit off, but any of the cards that blue had in their hand would have won. And I ported or I discarded my ore so that a brick or a wheat would win. I could have made it so that I needed a wheat or an ore to win, if I discarded differently. But yeah, I got my heart racing. Super fun game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks so much for watching. Thanks again for helping this community get to 100 subscribers. Super excited to continue making videos and yeah, hopefully get to 200 soon. But thanks again for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, whatever time it may be. Till next time.